Sure, here's a 100. Welcome to my YouTube channel Auto Vehicle Info. On to today's video. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, a legendary aircraft that first took to the skies in the 1950s, is now entering a bold new chapter in 2025. What once symbolized the raw power of American air dominance during the Cold War is now being reimagined to meet 21st century challenges. The B-52 has always stood for endurance, adaptability, and strategic reach, and in 2025, it's proving that even a design more than 70 years old can still rule the skies with the right upgrades. So what exactly has changed in the 2025 B-52 bomber? The most striking update is under the wings. The outdated Pratt & Whitney F130 engines, which have powered the B-52 since the 1960s, are finally being retired. In their place are modern Rolls-Royce F130 engines. These engines not only provide significantly more fuel efficiency, but they also extend the bomber's range and reduce its maintenance needs. The new power plants are designed to last well into the 2050s, ensuring that this flying giant continues to serve as a strategic asset for the U.S. Air Force for decades to come. But it's not just about fuel economy. The F-130 engines also bring improved reliability, quieter operations, and less smoky, something that gives the B-52 a modern edge, especially in an age where radar and infrared detection systems are more advanced than ever. In fact, each B-52 will get 8 new engines, replacing the current setup in a way that keeps the aircraft's iconic profile largely intact. This engine replacement is part of a broader modernization program officially known as the Commercial Engine Replacement Program, or CERP. Inside the cockpit, things are looking much different than they did even a decade ago. Gone are the analog dials and the 1960s era avionics. In their place is a state-of-the-art digital cockpit featuring modern displays, integrated systems, and improved communications technology. Pilots now benefit from enhanced situational awareness, more reliable data links, and user-friendly interfaces that bring the B-52 into line with fifth-generation aircraft systems. And then there's radar. The 2025 B-52s are being equipped with the Raytheon/APG-79 Active Electronically Scanned Array (AESA) radar, the same system used in the F/A-18 Super Hornet. This is a massive leap forward in targeting capabilities, allowing the B-52 to detect and engage targets more accurately and at greater distances. The radar upgrade also improves the bomber's ability to operate in contested environments where threats from enemy air defenses are real and immediate. The radar's agility and multi-mode capabilities are a game-changer. It enhances the B-52's maritime strike capabilities, air-to-ground targeting, and electronic warfare resilience. In short, it makes the bomber far more versatile and dangerous. Another major enhancement is the integration of next-generation weapons. The 2025 B-52 is being refitted to carry the Long-Range Standoff (LRSO) missile, a nuclear-capable cruise missile that allows the aircraft to strike from well beyond the range of enemy defenses. It's stealthy, precise, and deadly, exactly the kind of weapon a modernized strategic bomber needs. The new B-52s can also carry the Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile Extended Range (JASSM) and the Hypersonic Attack Cruise Missile (HACM) in the near future. With these weapons, the B-52 isn't just a relic, it becomes a credible, flexible platform for both conventional and nuclear deterrence in the modern battlefield. On the outside, the airframe remains largely unchanged. That's part of the B-52's genius. Its massive wingspan, high payload capacity, and rugged construction have stood the test of time. This airframe can carry more than 70,000 pounds of weapons, making it one of the most heavily armed aircraft in the world even in 2025. Yet while it still looks like the classic Cold War bomber, its bones have been reinforced, its wiring upgraded, and its internal systems digitized. Think of it like retrofitting a vintage muscle car with an electric drivetrain, modern suspension, and digital dashboard, while keeping that unmistakable body and engine growl. The U.S. Air Force is also giving the B-52 a new designation. Thanks to all these changes, it's being reclassified from the B-52H to the B-52 Jules. This may seem like a small change in name, but it signals a major milestone in the aircraft's evolution. The B-52 Jules will serve as the backbone of the U.S. bomber fleet until at least 2050, working alongside the B-2 Spirit and the next-generation B-21 radar. Let's not forget, part of what makes the B-52 so valuable is its cost efficiency. Compared to newer aircraft, it's far less expensive to operate and maintain, especially with these new upgrades. And because the infrastructure and training systems for the B-52 already exist, it's relatively simple to keep the bomber in service without massive new investments. Strategically, the 2025 B-52 fits into the U.S. military's broader shift toward long-range precision strike capabilities. In an era where peer competitors like China and Russia are deploying advanced anti-access/area denial A2/AD systems, the B-52's ability to launch standoff weapons from hundreds or even thousands of miles away becomes a critical advantage. What's truly remarkable is how this old warbird has adapted to a future filled with stealth drones, cyber warfare, and hypersonic weapons. It proves that with the right upgrades, even legacy platforms can remain relevant in the most advanced and dynamic combat environments. The B-52 is more than just a bomber. It's a symbol of U.S. air power, a technological survivor that refuses to be grounded. In 2025, it's smarter, more efficient, and more lethal than ever. And while it may have started flying before the internet, it's now connected, digitized, and capable of facing modern threats head-on. So next time you see a B-52 flying overhead, remember, it's not just an old aircraft clinging to relevance. It's a transformed machine, ready for tomorrow's war with today's technology. And that's what makes the 2025 B-52 bomber one of the most fascinating stories in modern military aviation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Auto Vehicle Info for more content on the world's most incredible machines.